MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability, again, to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-2. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Looped out toward third, and he'll get over to oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That is it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and their runners at the corners now. He's set the 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in on it is Eaton, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Zach Greinke is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Correa moving to his left. One away.
Batting third.
Standing in, Gerardo Parra. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ryan Zimmerman.
The 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Count remains full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count still full, 3-2. Shot toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead. Pro won't get him.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you brought up.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Zimmerman stands at second with 2 gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. In now, Jake Marisnick. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. The 1-2. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
1 and 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Two out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the
Batting
pitcher.
7.
He's definitely
The right
wondering
fielder.
where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Dozier aboard here at first with nobody out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Trey Turner. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
One out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros leave one. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Patrick Corbin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 away
third
now, the
baseman.
Washington third.
Howie.
And digging in the third baseman, Howie Kendrick. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt.
So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked
Now
like it was a
batting,
little in the
left
pitcher's
fielder.
favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Gerardo Parra. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Kendrick is off at first with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll kill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Full count still. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Nationals 1 and the Astros nothing. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and they take the lead. It's gone. Carlos Correa with a two-run shot. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Zach Greinke. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Popped him up. Turner shading to his right. And the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Houston. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it, only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Popped up. Correa settles under it near second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
I got 2 on the count.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Popped up. Bregman is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
So 2 are gone now in the
Second baseman.
Nationals' 4th.
Ryan
And that'll bring up the power-hitting second
Dozier.
baseman, Brian Dozier. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Michael Brantley waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Man at second with 1 down. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is foul right side. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. In now, Josh Reddick. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Maldonado, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, 2 down now.
The pitcher,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1. Daniel Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Jake Marisnick, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Altuve on at first, nobody out. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Three-two pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, his second home run of the series, and with it the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's now 3-1 Houston. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Outside, 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hendrick, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-2 now. Michael Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Ready once again, Zach Greinke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count remains full. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rainey is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff, and it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away. another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley. Ladies and
Wander
gentlemen,
Suero
your
comes on to
attention,
pitch here
please.
with 1 man gone
Now
in the top of the
pitching for
7th.
Nationals, number 51, Wander Suero.
Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier ranging to his right. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly, and it's still 3-1. Striding in, Michael Taylor. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Now
best
batting,
ones have
second
that late
baseman,
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning of work. Another full count pitch home. And right into the shift, but foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Marisnick going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting,
Had
the
a
right
long
fielder,
way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Javi Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 48, Javi Guerra. Now playing second base and batting 9.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
In now for Washington, Trey Turner. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Howie Kendrick. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 3-1. Fernando Rodney enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Fernando Rodney.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. It's hit hard on a line to right, a base hit. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Rendon has it. There's one. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Number 44 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 hit's all they get. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 3 and the Nats 1. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
In for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another two-strike offering. Line towards center field. Marisnick is there, and there are two men gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes.